Welcome back to Prophecy of Pendor. I am Rogeru, and I'd just like to say thank you so much for all the support I got on my last video. I read all of your comments. I really do. I don't have very many of them, but they truly make my day. So thank you again for that. We're going to be starting back up again with Chucky the Chucker and see where we left off last. It's been a couple days since I played this last, so let's just see where we are. We are sitting around the looted city of Cholez in the Empire. We've got 21 men, mostly recruits, Chucky the Chucker himself, and 7 sellswords. Let's check out our quests here. Collect taxes from Wheelin. We've already done that, and we have to talk to Lord Alice. That's kind of a girly name, Lord Alice. How'd you get into the Empire with a name like that? We'll just kind of roam around the countryside a little bit, looking for Lord Alice himself, and possibly any bandit camps we can come across. And I'm just going to say straight up, I don't know how long these recordings are going to be. I'm going to aim for like 20 minutes, but I'm just going to guess. So it could be something like 25 minutes, and I wouldn't be surprised. The Feared's Vein and the Kingdom of Sarleon seem to be in a pitched battle over there. Get some notifications down at the bottom of the screen. And where, oh where, are all of our bandits? Do I really want to stop in Ethos? You know, I said I wasn't going to stop in the Ethos Tavern, but I want to see if there are any free companions sitting around. It's a terrible, terrible diabetic tavern. Going up the stairs really flares that up for me. And we happen to be being attacked by bandits. Let's see if we can chuck some stuff in their face. And we missed. Got him. One more should do it. I just love how the spears stick out of his body. Okay. He is attacking me with a really crappy bow. Well, thank God these aren't the higher level mercenaries that try and take your gold. You get things like Dashar Assassins. Wow, one shot. Nice. Dashar Assassins are like level 50 fellas that try and take your gold. And I don't know why they just don't murder you if they've got that much firepower coming at you. Anyway, back to the tavern. We beat the bandits, got some experience, some money. Probably the money that they were paid to kill us. Wow, this tavern is completely empty. All we have are the Melitine Mercenary Lancers. They're pretty expensive. Not even going to talk to them. I can't afford them. And, yeah, this was not worth my time. Let's check out the marketplace. Sell our shirts. We were Chucky the Chucker, also known as the Shirt Bandit. 138 dinars for that. I don't think there's anything else in here for us to chuck. Wow, we still have those taxes from Wheelin. Should we steal that? Should we just steal the money that we agreed to collect and just never talk to Lord Alice again? I'm kind of leaning towards that because Jareds are awesome. Yeah, we're going to do that. Sorry, Lord Alice. You have a girly name. Balanced javelins, 12 of them, 45 damage. Same amount as the Jareds. A little bit more speed. It's a little too expensive for my taste. I might switch out my chipped axe for something a little more heavy-hitting. Doesn't look like there's anything I really want here. Now for a lower-level character with the small amount of power throw that we have, I think going for a piercing or a blunt weapon would help. If you have a cutting weapon, you really can't chop through armor all that well until you level up a little bit. Military hammer, that's looking pretty good. I'd have to give up my throwing knives. That's not so big of a deal. Yeah, I think we're going this route. I'm going to take the military hammer because if you just knock somebody out with a blunt weapon instead of killing them with a piercing or cutting weapon, you can sell them to the slaver. Make some fat stacks of ducats that way. I do like the thick shield. It is a little expensive. I think I'll take it just because I like the aesthetic rather than some of these painted shields that you see here. Yeah, I'm happy with my purchase. Lord Alice is not going to be happy with me, but screw that guy. We're getting decked out here. Let's spend the rest of his money on stupid stuff. The cracked Barclay pot helmet is slightly cheaper, but it has 4 less armor. You know what? On second thought, I think I'm just going to hold on to my ill-gotten gains. Try and beat up some more random passerbys. will you hire me as a mercenary? I know I was asking everybody, and we haven't even met. I do have the look of a mercenary, and I'd love to grow fat on the misery of your land. No, he wants me to go bounty hunting. I think we have to beat up some more bandits. Once we beat up enough bandits, our prestige will get high enough, and these Empire lords will start looking upon us more favorably for mercenary tasks instead of just being a random bounty hunter. Is Lord Alice anywhere in this group? No, doesn't look like it. Well, that's good for us. Kind of want to stay away from that dude now. Took all of his money. I think I'm going to head in this direction. There is usually a bandit encampment around these hills. And what was I saying? There's one right here. Random party, not an encampment, rather. Those are our tracks. I can't see theirs. That's odd. Maybe they cut around to the left. I'm thinking that's exactly what they did, and we missed them completely. Oh, well, we'll swing back around, head over that bridge in the distance, and try and troll for some bandits. There you are. You thought you could get away from me. Actually, you probably can get away from me. You have 0.2 higher speed. Maybe if we chase you into the woods, you'll get slowed up enough. And we got slowed as soon as we hit the woods. That's no good. Come on. Just get slowed. Damn it. Lord Andre, you are a vulture. Okay, no big deal. There are more bandits where they came from. And where they came from, we, for some reason, just can't get over there. We get too distracted, chasing down groups of 5 that are way faster than us. That's why leveling up your pathfinding skill is pretty important. Not only can you run away from the scary crap, you can catch these little buggers running around. Alright, now this is the region that I was talking about. There should be some bandits here. Yes, indeed. No, he got away as well. Bigger group. I can definitely catch these guys. 5.7, 5.7. They're going to get slowed somehow. Or caught by another Duke. Please no. Please let me take them. Come on. Come on. Finally. We're fighting in the woods. Hopefully this doesn't load up an entire woodland area. And it did. That's unfortunate. I just got some levies, some random sellswords here. I'm not going to do too much with the army management, setting them up in specific battle lines. We're just fighting 9 guys here. See if we can get some lucky throws. Even if they hit me with one of their crappy little bows, they're really not going to do too much damage. This battle is a little more pitched than I thought it would be. But we're still going to take them out. They're still going to have no chance. 8 damage. That's kind of surprising, actually. Did he hit me with a crossbow? I think he hit me with a crossbow. I'm really not putting too much effort in trying to block these crappy little arrows, if you noticed. His shield is doing work. Got him anyway. One last dude up on the hill. I'm still getting pelted with these arrows. My horse, my poor horse. Well, that'll show you. Nobody attacks Persepolis. 1 renown and 2 morale. Well, it could have been a little bit more renown. They don't have as many shirts as I'd like. I only got 2 shirts out of that haul. How unfortunate. Hey, we can upgrade some more dudes. Sellsword upgraded to either armsman or mercenary crossbows. Well, I'm going pretty melee heavy with my Empire recruits. Level those up to militia. So I think I'll keep these guys as crossbows. They can do some work with those. Hold on to them a little while longer. They are pretty expensive, being sellswords and all. Let's try and troll around this area a little bit longer. Hope none of the Jatu raiders from the steppes over there try and make trouble with us. Wow. taking that quest to collect the taxes and wheel in and just never giving the guy the money. I think that was the way to go. We're kind of a dick for doing so, but they're never going to find out. I mean, they'll probably find out and really hate us. But for the moment, they don't know. 10 Thieves. They have a rogue squire. That could be really bad for us. Or Lord Andre could have sniped it out directly in front of us. That pisses me off a little bit, not going to lie. Well, the Sarleon Lords really seem to have this area under control. I can't catch those guys. I can catch the deserters, though. Sarleon Militia, I don't know if they have shields. If they do, it's not going to be that big of a deal. I think my levies here can take him out, but I might not be able to hit him as easily with my chucking. But let's just chuck some stuff at him, see how it goes. The first couple of ranks here, they don't appear to have any shields. Well, those guys do. They're just running right past me. There you go, I got your attention, didn't I? Right in the back. I dare say I'm getting a little bit better at chucking stuff. We didn't lose a single guy? Seriously? Well, it's good for us. Only one renown once again. Gotta build that renown up. But look at all these lovely shirts. The world will know we're coming after their shirts, and they will quake in fear. Gonna level up our guys again. We've got quite a few militia members here. The more we level them up, wow, Jatu horsemen. I'm gonna stay way the hell away from them. Yeah, those are those bigger bandit encampments, bigger bandit parties that I was talking about in the last episode. We're probably not going to be messing with them anytime soon. It looks like Lord Brutus just got beat the hell up by the Kingdom of Sarleon. Unfortunate, but sometimes that's just the way it happens. We really don't want our future liege lords getting that beat up. But yeah, we're not going to swear fealty to the Empire. We're just going to work as a mercenary for a little while. Fight the Sarleon. And then once we've built up enough money, we can form our own kingdom. Gonna stay away from the Noldor as well, the Wood Elves.
What's this then, eh?
Let's just try and grind out a couple more of these bandits. See if we can get our prestige up high enough that we can actually be hired as a mercenary. Not exactly sure what the numbers are on that. I'm just saying higher equals better chance. Seems like a pretty solid strategy to me. Where are these fellas? Right here. Maybe instead of chucking, we see how our Warhammer works on horseback. One hit KO. Can't be too mad about that. Thank you, Steel Shield. I'm rather glad I bought you. Well, it doesn't look like the charge-in tactic is going to work too well. Let's chuck some stuff. One hit KO. Didn't quite get that guy. Please don't stab me. Sellsword, hit him with a crossbow. Good luck for us. Just looks like it's this last guy here in front of us, and he's already dead. Good job, recruits. Maybe that'll get you a promotion here in our ranks. Now, things are going pretty well right now. We're just running over these bandit groups. But it's very likely that at one point we could get our bums ravaged by rowdy Vikings. I don't relish the thought of that happening, but it could. Certainly in the last attempt I made at doing a series on this, we were immediately ravaged by rowdy Vikings over and over again. Probably got an achievement for that, something about Vaseline. Jesus, leave me alone. Well, we're a little bit faster than their group. Not by much. We're probably, yeah, we're going to be able to outrun them. Whew. Yeah, you don't want to fight the Noldor early on. Noldor are like the optional end-game enemies to fight. Like, you really shouldn't. You don't have any quests or reason to fight them, but if you want to, they've got really good stuff. But they're optional because they're so frickin' difficult, is my opinion on that. 616 dinars from taking out bandits. Not a bad haul this early on. Let's see if we can buy some armor. We were getting beaten up a little bit by those crappy bows and arrows, so a little bit extra shouldn't hurt us. Some leather gloves, 2 body armor, sitting at 25 right now. It's nothing to be proud of. Battered nasal helmet. I really don't want anything that's of crappy quality if I can help it. I'm a little bit of a armor snob like that. Chain mask kettle helm. 45 armor, half our money. Yeah, if I get hit in the face, that's going to protect us pretty well. I look like a pretty badass mercenary already. I'm going to buy that. See if anybody else has jumped into the tavern here. And that's what I was talking about, the shield on my back there. The aesthetic of it is just so pleasing, combined with the Jared sitting right behind it. Can't get enough. Hey, Rowdy Viking, please don't pillage my bum. Clarissa of Pent, Wandering Bard, a slaver. I think we picked up a slave.
What do I owe?
Sell all of my prisoners. And yeah, well, this tavern got me 20 dinars. Can't deny that. We're going to wait here overnight, see if those Noldor run away. They did. Oh, where's our next conquest going to be? I think just some more bandits. We've got about 100 experience, maybe less, to get up to our next level. I think we'll just knock out some more bandit camps and then try and talk to all the members of the Empire again, see if they'll hire us as a mercenary at this point. Not too hopeful about that, but, well, being up at the next level, that's nothing to... Oh, actually, I think we can take out this snake cult party. They've only got 6 men, and if we defeat them, we can release those prisoners and add them to our army.
You dare speak to me? You are less than a bug to be squashed.
Yeah, the Anaconda Knights, they're scary. They've got really, really heavy armor. So I'm probably going to have to be the one to take them out, and my levies are going to get smashed. Even though we outnumber them drastically. I'm not sure about our chances here. With 3 renown from winning this battle. We've only been getting 1 from beating up those bandit camps, so that'll tell you just having those 6 guys is not necessarily a disadvantage for the snake cultists. I'm going to put on my try-hard pants here. I already put on my try-hard helmet. Let's get a full set going. Let's see, they've got 3 horsemen. Very scary. I think I'll just sit on this hill here. Hope they don't shoot at me while I look back at my men. Yeah, come on. Right over that hill. You can do it, guys. Get going. Oh, they're already shooting at me. Protect the face. Face is too pretty. Oh, they're shooting at my men. Wonderful. Sometimes AI can get into these pitched battles where they just sit back on a hill. They don't attack each other. But we don't have any time for that. Let's see if we can get in here, sneak in a couple of Jared hits. Chuck some stuff at them. As per our name, I suppose. Actually. There we go. That made them angry enough. That's not a bad amount of damage for a Jared against one of these fellas. Awesome. We took him out without too much trouble. They ride these things called Netherworld Chargers. In previous versions of this game, they were the devil. They've got like 500 HP. If they hit you, they do like 30 damage. They're crazy pants. Now, I'm not sure what we're going to be able to do about this Anaconda Knight. To see if we can hit him with enough stuff that he falls over. That's pretty much my recipe for success doing anything else. Come on, drop your shield. I'm really missing the timing on this. Well, we hit him, but we only did 3 damage. God damn their armor. You really having that much trouble with this guy? 7 damage to his horse is not going to bother him. Like I said, they've got like 500 HP. How could I miss that? There we go. Nearly dead, I'm assuming. Got him. 633 experience. If that didn't take me halfway up to level 5, I'd be surprised. Wow, crossbowman actually got him. I didn't have to kill everybody by myself. I'm proud of you, fellas. We lost less people than I actually expected. One of our militia members and one of our sellswords. But now we can recruit even more people than we lost. Yeah, we'll take peasant women. We're not bigoted. Cracked heavy lance, war spear I can't even use, rusty hammer, and a shirt. It was worth it for the shirt, guys. Let's see, let's level up ourself here before we level up anybody else. Not for any particular strategic reason, just because I'm selfish. Power throw to 4. And I really don't want to touch the rest of this stuff. I'm going to save up my points for the next level. Now back to the party. We can already level up our peasant woman here to a maiden scout. Gives her a crossbow, some crappy weapons. More militiamen, and more crossbows. I gotta say, that went really well. We can probably catch these deserters too. Do a quick 1-2. Oh, we're so much slower now since we took on those peasant women. Honestly, that's not worth it to me. I'm sorry, peasant women. Go back to your homes. Yes, you are free warriors, and I'm going to kill you. That's the price you pay for freedom. Anybody has a chance to kill you now. If you'd stayed with your army, I wouldn't have been able to touch you. Silly, silly freedom fighters. Mercenary crossbowmen looking pretty sweet. Farmers and peasants getting in the way of my horse. That's not so sweet, guys. Stop that. Hit him in the head, apparently. He should still live. What are we fighting? Deserters? Yeah. Let's practice my aim a little bit here. It looks like the Jareds or anything that you throw kind of goes into the bottom right corner when you release it. Just probably because that's where it's coming from in your arm region. Like, that's the arm you're using to throw it. Makes sense to me. Yeah, not running into too much trouble. I'm even hitting my own men constantly. They don't seem to mind. I thought I'd just end that whole mosh pit thing. They don't seem to mind. They seem pretty excited, actually. And yeah, we'll take another prisoner. Probably get 40 gold for that guy. And a shirt. What a wonderfully expensive shirt. What'd I tell you guys? Shirt banditry is more than it's cracked up to be. It doesn't get enough attention. Let's see. We have leveled up, so I said we were going to talk. They're all grouped up right here trying to siege down this castle. What a perfect opportunity. We meet again, Chucky the Chucker. Aye, we do. Do you have any tasks for me, Bounty Hunter? No. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. That could have been bad. I am Chucky the Chucker at your service. Will you...
might have hidden motivations, but those motivations might just coincide with my own.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about my voice acting. Like years ago when I did this, it was not top par. Top par. It wasn't even at par. Let's see, various legatus. We can talk to this fella. We haven't met him yet. Do you have any tasks for me? You also want me to try and rescue one of your kinsmen sitting in a castle. Well, we're not going to do that. Sidonius Legatus, have we talked to you yet? Wow, everybody wants me to try and rescue their family members. No, he doesn't have anything for me either. Well, it looks like we're just going to have to beat up some more bandits. Try and spread our fame throughout the Empire. And eventually, if they like us enough afterwards, they'll finally allow us to become a mercenary. Looking forward to it, guys. Yeah, I think I might even become a mercenary. Build up even more fame that way. then swear allegiance to Marius Imperator, and when he doesn't give me a castle that I rightfully take, then I'll declare independence. That sounds good to me. Well, I think this episode's been going on long enough, guys. If you have enjoyed the series so far, watching me play Mountain Blade Warband, Prophecy of Pendor, please consider liking the video, and if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos of this ilk or anything else that you might like on my channel in the future. I have been Rogeru. Thank you for watching, and good luck.